Welcome everyone, Karen Itin here. Today we're going to be talking about my weekend fabric purchase, right? It's not very often I get a chance to get to the fabric store, but this weekend I went ahead and just took off and went to the fabric shop, and I'm really glad I did. And when I like to go to the fabric shop is usually around this time of year because it's right when they start to put a lot of their summer fabric on sale. So I wanted to make some summer tops for myself. So I went ahead and I went there, and I'm going to share with you 5 different tips on when looking for bargains at the fabric store and what you should be looking for, and how you can get better deals. And I'm going to also share with you what I purchased and the prices that I got. I was amazing prices, and I'm going to tell you about it, okay? So I'm not going to tell you exactly what store it was from, but just know that it was just from a regular fabric shop, and most people use it, and that's about it. So anyway, but it could be any fabric store that you go to. You want to maybe look for deals and really have your mindset on looking for bargains before you go. So sometimes I like to go to the fabric store and I just kind of browse around and I find some fabric here and there. And, sometimes I buy, wholesale, most of the time I try to buy online, wholesale. And then, but this time I just wanted to go out and look at our regular fabric store and look to see what they had to offer and what was new. And I looked through the pattern books and just what were the new styles and different things like that. Just get reacquainted again and just, things like that. So I wanted to go and just shop around, right? So I made, I probably spent about an hour and a half there, and it always takes me a long time because I'm just like a kid in the candy store when it comes to fabrics, because I just love fabrics. And so we're going to go ahead and get to it. We're going to share with you my weekend purchase. Yay! I'm so excited about it. And I'm also going to share some great things that I do when I go to the fabric store. Things to look for, things that I do. So this experience, I have been going to the fabric store ever since I was younger, way younger than even being a teenager. When I was a teenager, I sewed all my own clothes and was at the fabric shop all the time, almost every week. So I'm going to share with you these tips, and I think they're going to help you. But first, I'd like to share my fabric finds with you, if that's okay with you guys. Give me the thumbs up if that's okay for me to share my fabric finds with you. So we're going to go ahead and do the pricing and the fabric that I found, okay? So one is I wanted to make a little shirt, a little top, out of this plaid. So I got this plaid. It's just kind of a little cotton plaid. Real thin, kind of just real summery, right? Almost like a gauze, but it's like a woven cotton, right? So I got this, and this was on sale. Let's see. Find my plaid here. I found this, I got 2 yards of it, and I found it for $1.55 a yard. Is that amazing or what? Isn't it going to look cute? It's going to look really cute as a knock-around shirt to wear with jeans and stuff. I really found it quite attractive because I love navy blue. Navy blue is my favorite color, and it has a little navy. It's got a little light blue in it, and I just love it. So I got that. So then the next one is, let's see here. I got this white. It's kind of like a crepe. And it is really pretty. Isn't it pretty to make a top out of? If I can get a short little maybe sleeveless dress out of it, I would love that. I've been wearing a lot of sleeveless dresses in my shop because it's hot in my shop. So I've been wearing a lot of sleeveless dresses when I work. And so I may have enough for this. I ended up getting 1.5 yards. I'm a shorty, so I could probably do a little sleeveless top out of that with 1.5 yards for myself. Let's see, and this was, let me see here. Solid black, no. Blue, ivory, pink, velvet, navy. I'm trying to find the price here. You know, Multi-flowered. It must be the multi-flowered. Okay. It has to be. Nope, it says navy multi-flowered, and I bought a navy multi-flowered. Velvet. Ivory pink. Ivory pink. It must be this. Excuse me. Ivory pink, they're calling it, but it's not really ivory. Excuse me. Or pink at all. So I got it for $2.33 a yard. Awesome. Awesome price. Okay, the next one is this black flowered. Excuse me. I have a lot of solid in my wardrobe, and I don't have a whole lot of flowers, you know. So I wanted to improve it a bit. Let me take a drink. Maybe that'll help me. I'm outside, so I'm allergic to everything. I get outside and I'm like, ooh. Sorry. Anyway, so this is another like crepe material. Isn't it lovely? It has a really nice drape to it. It's just beautiful. Adorable fabric. I love this. So I have this one. I can either make a top or maybe a really, you know, shorter little, you know, sleeveless dress or something like that. So that was the black flowered. Let's see, black multi-flowered. $2.69 a yard. So, and I got a yard and a half of that one. And so, let's see. Then this one I just love. I think it's beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous? And it's another crepe, because I just love the way crepe drapes, even for slacks. Crepe is just like, it just really has this wonderful flow to it. You can make a really flowy dress out of it. You can make a really cute wide leg pant out of it, and it just hangs so nice. And I just love crepe. So I have this one. This was the light blue, let me tell you. Light blue and with peach, okay? This was a little bit more. So this was $3.59 a yard, and I got 1.5 yards. I think I got 1.5 yards of most of this stuff. And this is just a solid navy, kind of a crepe. And I love navy. It's my favorite color. I just love it. So anyway, I don't know exactly what I'll make out of this. I already have a navy skirt. You know, I have one of these skirts that is, you know, shorter in the front and longer in the back. Do you guys like that? I mean, I think I'm going to cut it all the way off, and I think I'll wear it more because I don't like that hanging in the back. I mean, maybe that would be okay to wear in my tailor shop for work. Maybe I should press it up and start wearing it, but I don't know, that drape just kind of like, I don't really care for that. Maybe if I shortened it or something, shortened it so it didn't dip down. I don't know. I think it's just cutting it all the way across. I think I'll get more use out of it, you know. So anyway, so I have that, and I'm thinking about shortening the back of it. So I already have, and I already have, I have a, if I could make a nice little pant out of this, or a longer, some sort of a longer pant would be great. I don't know what I'll make out of it, but I have 1.5 yards of it. And so this was the navy, and this was all on the sell rack. So when I go shopping for fabric, I like to go to the sell rack first, and I try to find whatever I can find there off of the sell rack. And when I do that, I always save money, right? Instead of going there and finding the regular retail prices for fabrics, right? So if you go to the sale rack first, you can really get some good buys. And so this stuff is going to be out of season. What do I have? Maybe 1.5 months that I could wear these. You know, it's going to be a little bit out of season. But heck, if I do sew them now and I can wear them just a little bit, 1 month this year, and then next year I have all of these new tops and things that I can wear next year all the way through the year, right? So it's nice I like to buy out of season. That way I get a better price. So, and that just comes with experience. You know, you sew for the winter in the summer, and then in the summer sew for the, did I say that right? In the summer sew for the winter, right? So, and in the winter sew for the summer, right? Okay, I think I said it right. I don't want to confuse anybody. But anyway, so this navy blue, plain navy blue, solid, was solid eclipse, they call it. And it's a crepe. $2.15 a yard. So I got $2.15 a yard. And put a little bit of time into this, a little bit of interfacing into this, a little bit of thread into this, and you got a top for less than, you know, maybe $5 or $6, right? I mean, it's just amazing. But, you know, fabric has gone up, so you have to look for the deals nowadays. Now, this is a knit. It is a two-way stretch knit. And it is wonderful floral, beautiful floral print. Show you the bigger. Isn't it gorgeous? It just really pops. It really stands out. I just think it's adorable. And I'll probably try to make a little dress out of this one because I think it's going to be really comfortable. It's almost like the material that I have on. So it's some sort of a knit, maybe with a little spandex in it. And it really is great stretch. So I'm going to make a little dress out of that one for sure. Okay, and then that one was the floral. A little bit more expensive. $4.79 a yard. I think it's a little bit wider also than the others. It seems like a little bit more fabric there than the others. Now this was a really great buy, and this was in with the kind of upholstery fabric type thing. And I bought this velvet. So it's like a velvet, and they're calling it VFF velvet. And I got this. I ended up buying 3 yards of it, and I'd like to make a little coat out of it. But I think it's just a really nice color. And I have a navy blue velvet coat that I just love, but it is tattered, but I don't want to take it apart. But if I could just make a pattern off of it and make another one, maybe just a little bit larger. My arms got just a little bit too much. But anyway, make another coat. I think this would be adorable with being a coat, you know, and then line the whole thing. And so I got this 3 yards for 84 cents a yard. Yep, 84 cents a yard. And so I'm really thrilled. I was just ecstatic about this. And if I don't decide to do a coat, it's kind of like, you know, I could go ahead and make, recover a little, you know, a little chair or a cushion or something like that, because it's kind of like an upholstery type fabric. And so it's just going to be ideal for a little jacket or a coat or all of that. So I am really happy with my finds. Then I wanted to get a couple updated patterns. So I use my patterns over and over, and sometimes I'll take different sleeves from different patterns and different collars from different patterns and make it work on different things. And I'm real creative when it comes to doing things like that. I just like doing that kind of stuff. But I wanted the flowy sleeve. So I wanted this really flowy sleeve. And so I bought this pattern. I think it's adorable. Hope the lighting is okay. It's kind of a little bit off maybe. But isn't the sleeve adorable? And then not only that, look at the different styles. You have it where it has the little cutout for the sleeve here, where your shoulders show. And then the regular, you know. And then they made kind of a little bit more of a flowy scallop bottom on this second one. And then a straighter one here. And then the same thing here, a little bit straighter style, but more of a cap sleeve, see? So I just wanted something with these sleeves, and I think this is a really great buy because then I have the pattern for those sleeves. I could put it on any top that I make, use it for that. And I'm just really excited about this. So this pattern was a Simplicity pattern, and it was, let me check here, on sale. The regular price was $16.95, and I got it for $11.86. And I don't like paying full price for patterns, I'll tell you. I don't hardly ever pay a full price for a pattern. I won't buy it if it's real full price. Like this other one was, there was some of them that I was looking at, it was like $24, $21. I won't pay those prices for a pattern. I shop around and I just wait until I can get it for a better price, or just, not get it at all, or come up with some other idea, right? So I have this pattern, and I'm really thrilled that I have this pattern. It's a really nice, kind of a formal looking dress. So I'm excited. And this pattern goes from size 6 to size 14. So I thought that was awesome that it covers that many sizes. So you're paying for that many sizes. Before, you used to get a pattern that was size 6 through 8, and then you'd get a pattern size 10 through 12, and then you'd get another pattern, that was size 12 through 14. But it has all those sizes in this pattern. So not only make it for myself, but if I decide I wanted to make it for someone else or something like that, I have these different sizes. So that's pretty awesome. And then this pattern I bought. So if I wanted to make the gray velvet coat, I'm going to use this pattern, but a longer version of it, like more like a coat, and make it a little bit looser. And I like the sleeves, but make it a little bit more like an outdoor coat where I could fit something else underneath there. So I'll probably have to add to this pattern, which is no problem. But I like the styles of this pattern. I like it. And this one also goes from size 6 to size 14. Amazing. So I'm thrilled with that. And it has different style of sleeves. I can leave it plain. I can put the flaps in for the vents for the buttons, the patch pockets, and it's just adorable. I think it's just adorable. So I got that, and I'm really happy. So I can make myself some suits, I can make myself some blazers, and I can also modify it and make a coat out of it, make a longer coat out of it. And that pattern was Simplicity 1421. The dress pattern was number 8292 with the flowy sleeves. That was Simplicity 8292. And then the Simplicity jacket pattern was 1421 Simplicity. And the jacket pattern cost me, it was $19.95, and I got it for $13.96. I think that's the most I've ever paid for a pattern. I think it's a little bit on the high side, but So anyway, I wanted to share that with you. And now I'm going to go ahead and share the tips with you that I actually implement and do myself. So number one is to have fun at a, sorry, the UPS guy must be here. He's dropping off something, an order or something. You can hear the noise in the background. Sorry about that. And the airplane doesn't help, but we're outside, hey, right? Enjoying our summer. So anyway, I had a lot of fun at the fabric store, hunting down great prices. And so the tips that I'd like to give you, I'm going to give you 5 tips. And these are actual tips that I implement and I actually use myself. So number 1 is to find the resale rack when you first go into the store. Find the sales rack, and not resale, I'm sorry, but sale rack. Find the sale rack and shop there first, right? So go there and see what it is you can find there. And you might be surprised. A lot of times I go to the sale rack and I find exactly what I want, right? And it just is amazing that I can do that. But you have to do a little hunting. You have to, kind of sift through different bolts of fabric to find what it is you're looking for. But it's always panned out for me. And so if you're shopping for yourself or a client, or maybe you're buying lining and muslin and different things like that for your tailor shop, so you can go there and find, really great prices, on the sale rack first, and then go and then get what you actually need if you can't find it there. But a lot of times you can find it there. And then number 2 is, when at the fabric store, don't be afraid to ask for extra savings. So I was at the cutting table and I was having my fabric cut, and I was asking the lady about the prices of the fabric and stuff, to make sure that the velvet was what it says it was. It said it was $7.99 a yard, and I wanted to make sure that it was actually, the percentage off that it said it was, right? So I asked her about it, and she said, yeah. And she said, and today, she said, all sale fabric is an extra 40% off. So not only did I get these great deals, I got the extra 40% off to make these prices, right? So that was really, really awesome. So So make sure that you ask if there's an extra one. And then I also, when I went to the cash register, I asked the lady, you know, is there extra coupon available that I can get even more savings? She said, oh, I don't know. So she went ahead and looked up to see if there was an extra coupon that I could use. But I already got the extra 40% off, so I wasn't able to get the other sale. They had another 20% off, but it was on regular fabric, and this was on, you know, already on sale fabric. But if it wasn't already on sale, then I would have got just the 20% off. So then, but always ask, because you'd be surprised. Sometimes I'm at the cash register and they'll say, oh yeah, there's a 50% off coupon, and if you get their emails or their text messages, you probably have that coupon. So, and I get their coupons, and so I went to, you know, you can just go there and pull it up, and they'll just take your phone and take the barcode off of your phone, and you'll get the extra percentage off, which is really nice that they take the extra time to do that. There's a lot of shops out there that would never take the extra time to do that. So it's pretty amazing. So then number 3 is to make sure to snap photos. And this is one thing that I forgot to do this time. Usually I take note of what the fabric content is and the washing instructions. But one thing that I was thinking about, if we would just snap a photo of the content label on the bolt of fabric, right? If we would snap a photo of that, it would give us all the information once we got home. The washing instructions and the fabric content, which is very important, right? Because all of our cotton fabrics, we want to wash ahead of time because they will shrink, right? And I usually end up washing my light colors out by hand when I wash fabric, and I don't have a lot to wash together. I kind of wash them out by hand because some of them bleed colors, and you don't want to wash different colors with different fabrics because it may bleed onto the other one because it's the first time that they're going to be washed. So you want to take extra care. Sometimes I have these little laundry tubs in my little portable laundry little tubs, you know, like a dishwashing tub, you know, and I'll put different fabrics in there that kind of go together, and then let them soak a little bit, put a little mild you know, soap in there with them, and then you know, let them soak a little few hours, and then go in there and, you know, rinse them and all of that, and then hang them out on the line, or go ahead and dry them if it's bad outside. But I like to hang clothes outside and fabrics outside if the weather is permittable, you know what I mean? So it just I don't know, it's just something I've always done, and I like to do it that way. Excuse me. So then number 4 is to know your yardage that you need. So if you're making garments for yourself, or you're making garments for someone else, or you know exactly what it is you're going to be looking for fabric for, say you're covering, you know, an ottoman, or maybe you're making a slip cover for a love seat or a chair, or maybe you're making curtains or something. Always know what your yardage is, right? So when you get there and you find that great deal and you find that great price, you know exactly how much you're going to need. And sometimes what I do is my notes on my phone is I'll go to my notes on my phone, and I have an idea that I'm going to want to make a certain curtain or a certain something, you know. So I'll go ahead and measure it up ahead of time, and then punch that into my notes on my phone, where I can pull it up when I'm at the fabric store, and it'll say, oh, you have so much square footage, and this is how much you need for the curtain in the bathroom, or for whatever it is you're going to make, right? And you can do the same thing. So that way when you get there, you're not like puzzled when you find a deal, and that you know right away how much it's going to take for you to make a pair of pants for yourself, how much it's going to take for you to make a dress for yourself, and things like that. So it just automatically is there for you. So then number 5 is to go to the fabric shop with the intention of looking for the deals. Go to the fabric store looking for just the deals, and tell yourself, I'm going to the fabric store today, but I won't buy anything full price, and I won't buy anything that is not on sale. I do this to myself a lot of the time. Even when I go to the dollar store, or I go to the grocery store, sometimes I'll do things like that just to kind of I don't know, to just do it for myself, you know. it's kind of like a self-challenge, right? So you go to the store and you go to the fabric store and it's like, okay, so I can't buy anything that's full price and I can't buy anything that is not on sale. All right, so let's go. So I go to the sale rack and I see what I can find. Well, that was yesterday because I walked in there and I said, you know, the prices of fabric are sky high right now and I'm not going to buy anything full price. So if I go there and I buy some things that I like, it's going to have to be on sale. So I'm only going there looking for deals today. So before I even walked into the place, I had that in my mind that I'm only here for deals today. So when I walked in, I went straight to the fabric store. I didn't look hardly at anything else. And I found the deals that I wanted, right? I found some deals that can get me going on making a few tops for myself. And I was just ecstatic. I was thrilled about it, you know. So, you know, altogether, I think I spent $58.63 for all of that fabric, 2 patterns. And I am happy with that, you know. And I got the extra 40% off to bring all the prices down because the fabric by itself was only like 30 some dollars, 30, what'd she say, 32 or $34, just the fabric by itself. The patterns are what ran up the price. And I was hesitant on even buying them, but I thought I don't get here very often. I don't have time in my day to always run to the fabric store, so I like to have all of my things in my shop and ready to go when I want to do it, right? So I just went ahead and bit the bullet and I went ahead and just did it, you know. But I'm happy I did, and I really love these patterns. I love both of them. And this is just a basic blazer pattern, but that's what I need. Just something that's not going to go out of style, something basic with the 2 buttons, and it's perfect for me, right? And so I'm thrilled. So I hope you liked my fabric haul. I hope you liked all the things that I purchased. Let me know in the comments below if you really liked any of the fabrics or any of them stand out to you. Let's start a conversation here and let's get some things rolling, okay? And if you like what I share here, please subscribe to this channel. I have a lot of listeners right now that are not tuning in to subscribe. And please hit the bell icon. Excuse me. If you hit the bell icon, you'll get notified in your email or whatever, or on YouTube, that another video has dropped down that I have posted, right? So you'll always be in touch with me. You know how, you know, they are deleting everyone, you know, on YouTube. They are getting rid of different people. But yeah, so just go ahead and make sure that you can stay connected with me, because I'm always sharing some valuable information for you to grow your tailor shop, for you to grow your alteration and sewing business, right? And I love helping you. And so this is a great way to, you know, for you to start looking for deals, know what to look for, and some of the different tips I gave you today. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You would just make my day. So thank you so much. I'm Karen Itin. I'm a small business coach and sewing alteration coach, and I'd love to help you as well. Start earning income and also start making a second income while you're running your sewing shop. So please reach out to me if you have any questions. I'd be more than happy to talk to you. And in the description below, I will put in there I'll put in there the link to my calendar where you can go ahead and book a free call with me. If you live out of the country, we can take a call on the WhatsApp app. I have that, and we could do it that way. And I'm also going to include in this video, I'm going to include a free PDF download where you can download a Scissor PDF guide where you can get scissors from, where you can get your scissors sharpened, things like that. That would be really helpful for you to know for your sewing shop. So thanks so much for watching. I look forward to talking to you all in the next video. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye now.